History is always interesting, and we are also interested in knowing the lifestyle of the people who came before us. There are some ancient cities in the world that are still inhabited, which is why it is easy and authentic to know their history. Otherwise, it is difficult to know the facts about the ruins. The oldest inhabited cities in the world are mostly found around the Mediterranean Sea. These cities have a rich history that reflects human civilization. These ancient cities are a treasure trove of beautiful architecture and fascinating stories. Some of the oldest inhabited cities of the world are being mentioned here. Jericho, Palestine. The 13,000-year-old city of Jericho is believed to be the oldest continuously inhabited city on Earth, located in Palestine. The fortifications discovered at Jericho confirm that it is the oldest walled city. Despite being far below sea level, it is dry. This is why its population in 2017 was around 20,000. Damascus, Syria. Damascus is considered one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, with evidence of habitation dating back some 12,000 years. In 2018, its metropolitan area was home to approximately 2.3 million people, and in 2008, UNESCO named the city a capital of Arab culture. When the American author Mark Twain visited the city, he wrote, "To Damascus, years are but moments, decades are but small clocks of time. They measure time not by days, months, and years, but by empires." It has seen growth and development. Ray, Iran. Located within the Greater Tehran metropolitan area, Ray, Iran has evidence of habitation dating back to around 8,000 years ago, such as the Ali Fountain, a popular recreational area, and an underground water source, which dates back to about 7,000 years ago, as well as the 5,000-year-old Gebri Fort. It was a religiously important holy city for the fire worshippers. Erbil, Iraqi Kurdistan. The city of Erbil, also known as Howler, is located in Kurdistan, Iraq. This ancient city has been continuously inhabited for around 8,000 years and is centered around an ancient citadel. While Erbil is steeped in history, its nightlife is notably modern, often compared to Beirut and considered one of the best in the Middle East. The city boasts fantastic tea shops, restaurants, lively markets, and a grand central square bustling with entertainment for both vendors and shoppers. Aleppo, Syria. Evidence of habitation in Aleppo dates back nearly 8,000 years. Positioned between the Mediterranean Sea and Mesopotamia, and at the end of the Silk Road, which traversed Central Asia and Mesopotamia, Aleppo was a pivotal hub in the ancient world. The city's structures and artifacts reflect its rich and diverse cultural history. Aleppo's ancient city has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. However, it is also listed as an endangered site due to the destruction of its historical monuments from years of conflict. Fayum, Egypt. The modern Egyptian city of Fayum is situated in an area along the Nile River that has hosted human settlements for thousands of years, including the ancient city of Shaddad. The people of Shaddad worshipped a living crocodile named Patsokus, after the Sobek god, which led the Greeks to call the city Crocodilopolis. This crocodile resided in a lake called Moeris and was worshipped there. The area supported agricultural communities beginning about 7,000 years ago. Although its population apparently declined for centuries due to drought, it eventually rebounded around 6,000 years ago. Today, Fayum has a population of 3.8 million. Athens, Greece. The ancient home of philosophy and the birthplace of Western civilization, Athens has a history of residence that dates back to the time of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. This city possibly dates back to 9,000 years ago. According to the Globalization and World Cities Research Network, Athens is a beta global city. Mohenjo-Daro, Sindh, Pakistan. Mohenjo-Daro, a city from the ancient Indus Valley civilization, is one of the oldest cities in the world. Known for its organized streets and advanced drainage system, this city holds mysteries, such as the exact cause of its abandonment. The people of Mohenjo-Daro revered water as sacred and worshipped water deities. Thebes, Egypt. Thebes was a major city in ancient Egypt. Here, people worshipped the god Amun, the god of air and life. However, crocodile worship was particularly famous. Crocodiles symbolized Sobek, the god of power and fertility. People believed that by worshipping Sobek, represented by crocodiles, their crops and lives would be protected. Babylon, Iraq. Babylon was renowned for its grand structures, including the Hanging Gardens. It was home to many myths, including stories about King Nimrod. The city's inhabitants worshipped Marduk, the god of heaven and earth. Babylonian religion also held astrology and astronomy in high regard, making it a center for mystical knowledge. Jerusalem, Israel. Jerusalem is one of the oldest cities, central to three major religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. One of the most well-known legends here is about Solomon's Temple. The Wailing Wall, also known as the Western Wall, is considered a sacred site where it is believed that the world will end and divine judgment will take place. Uruk is among the earliest known cities in Mesopotamia. The city's people worshipped deities like Anu and Enlil. Uruk is also linked to the famous Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest recorded stories in the world, focusing on themes of power, love, and the quest for immortality. Cholula was a key city for the Mayan and Aztec civilizations. It is home to one of the world's largest pyramids. The Aztecs worshipped many gods, but Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god, was particularly significant, symbolizing wisdom and creation. This ancient Egyptian city was part of early Egyptian civilization. The people of Kahun worshipped various animals, including cats, bulls, and snakes, considering them sacred. Crocodiles, in particular, represented the god Sobek, and the city's people offered them sacrifices to ensure prosperity. These ancient cities and their incredible stories offer a glimpse into the beliefs, traditions, and philosophies of early civilizations. They not only give us insight into how people lived, but also reveal their deep spiritual and imaginative worlds, where even animals like crocodiles were revered as divine protectors.